I will I would like to make another point. We are talking about the liberation of Palestine. We are talking against the colonial powers. So because I am sitting in Islamabad, Islamabad, the capital of Pakistan. So it is my moral and religious duty to speak about the colonial policy of the government of Pakistan about Palestine. Because if everybody want the liberation of Palestine, we should also get out of the colonial policy on Palestine adopted by the government of Pakistan. Now, what is that colonial policy? The government of Pakistan's policy on Palestine is against the state policy of the Pakistan. What is the state policy of Pakistan? It is the policy which was adopted by the founder of Pakistan, Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, and my respectable friend Dr. Farooq Adil mentioned the name of Allama Iqbal, the great poet. He mentioned his name again and again. I think he was the founder of the Palestine policy of Pakistan. And let me make it very clear, we are not bothered about the Palestine policy of Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Jordan, any Arab country. Whether they recognize Israel or not. We only care about the Palestine policy of our forefathers, Dr. Muhammad Iqbal and Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, which was against the colonial policy of all the Arab kings. Iqbal said, don't trust the wisdom of Arab kings about Palestine. Very clear. You cannot deny that. Do you agree? Endorse what Iqbal said? Don't rely on the wisdom of Arab kings about Israel. Why he said that? Because he visited Baitul Maqdis in a conference. He visited Baitul Maqdis, and the Palestinians in Aqsa, they were gathered. Many Muslim scholars and politicians were gathered from all over the world, and they told Iqbal what is the problem. And that's how Iqbal said this thing. This is one. Now, what is the colonial policy about Palestine in Pakistan? The current government of Pakistan, its Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and the previous Prime Minister Anwarullah Kakad, they have repeated many times a demand. They actually want to tell us that we are supporting the Palestinian cause. But what kind of words they use in their statements? They say that the government of Pakistan want the resolution of Palestine problem through a two-state formula. That's two-state formula. So I think the two-state formula is a colonial formula which was rejected by the founder of Pakistan, Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, in December 1947. So this is the narrative which is missing on the Pakistani media. I try again and again. Even few months back, I downloaded the letter of Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah from the website of the US State Department. It is still there. You can also read the exact letter of the founder of Pakistan. Written on 9th of December 1947, it is available on the website of the US State Department archives. Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah addressed the letter to the American President Truman, and he said that this resolution of the United Nations about Palestine is the violation of the UN Charter itself. And he said that the division of Palestine is not the solution of this problem. And Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah predicted in 1947 He said that this UN General Assembly resolution will not help Palestinians and it will not help the Jews. And both will suffer. And he requested President Truman to intervene and force United Nations to make justice. Now that United Nations resolution 181, it divided Palestine. So the division of Palestine was a colonial agenda. So when the government of Pakistan say that we want the solution of Palestine problem through two-state formula, so the two-state formula means that they say, what can we do? This is the UN resolution. So the UN resolution, they only talk about the 50% or the 60% of the UN resolution, which is controversial, and I don't accept that. I don't accept that UN resolution, which actually says that the Palestine will be divided into Israel, Palestine, and Jerusalem. So this United Nations Resolution 181 did not include Jerusalem in Palestine, in Israel. Jerusalem was not part of Israel according to the UN Resolution 181. So they divided Palestine in three parts. Israel occupied Jerusalem and Masjid al-Aqsa in 1967. And now when the government of Pakistan says that we want the